My crypto corner. Okay, if you tuned into Friday's show, told you all about buying an NFT. Download everything from downloading MetaMask, purchasing Ethereum, transferring it into your MetaMask wallet, either minting or buying on the secondary market. We broke everything down. So if you want to know, you're trying to buy an NFT and you're saying, now what? I don't know. I'm interested, but I don't know where to go. Stop by episode number 252, the crypto corner there. It's all chaptered out, so you can just skip right ahead to it and check all that out. Now, I told you on Friday that I was going to have a little bit of a lesson on finding a quality project or searching for a quality project on top of that. So once you want to mint, once you want to buy an NFT, you actually got to find a quality project. You actually got to find one that's worth investing in, right? And I broke this down into five main parts. Yeah, five main parts that I really, really look at. And obviously, I kind of wrote them down. Like, obviously, I already practiced this, but I wrote them down just to kind of keep myself on track, because I can go down rabbit holes when it comes to this shit. So, five parts that I'll touch on just briefly, all in general. Number one is the art. I'm not going to go into why yet, but that's number one. Number two is the roadmap. Number three, I put down was the team that I look at. Number four is the community. And then number five I look at is the price. So number one, the art. Don't just buy it to buy it, my friends. I see so many people, like, they hear their friends bought this NFT or that. Like, don't just buy it to buy it. Like, you're going to hear, if you do get in the NFT space, like, people ape into projects. And that's just like buying the Bored Ape, not having any idea, like, not doing the research, like, just aped in. We just got into it. We didn't care. We didn't know. We just wanted to get into it. Now, that's fine with a lot of instances. That's okay. No big deal. No harm, no foul. If you have the liquidity to do that, sure, fine. No big deal. But if it's not something that you resonate with, then you're just going to have this shitty art that you don't even enjoy in your wallet. And then if you don't resonate with the art and then the community or the project's not doing anything, then you're just going to be pissed off that you have this thing in your OpenSea. And people talk about this all the time, like, oh, I can vote this project, just sucks, blah, blah, blah. Well, then maybe just don't mint to mint, just because like you don't like the art. You don't like it. You thought that they were going to have something cool, and then they didn't. They were just blowing smoke up your ass. So resonate with the art. Like, I shit you not, you guys. There is not a night that I don't finish my night in my OpenSea app staring at art. That is how I close my night. I love art. That is one of the reasons why I got involved in the NFT space. This digital art blows my mind. I find Easter eggs every single night. I find a different angle to look at one of my JPEGs. I absolutely love it. That is one of the key reasons why I got involved in the NFT space. Is I love art. And man, I'm telling you, love the art first. Resonate with it first. See, if you see a piece and you say, whoa, I got to know what that guy's thinking who made that. Check it out. That's number one. Number one, the art should resonate with you. But it should not be end all be all. Because once you see that art that catches your eye, number two should be the roadmap. And what is a roadmap? Obviously, roadmap, if you've been through grade school, you know what a roadmap is. But it's basically, where is this project going? Do they have a clear, defined, set path of what they plan on this project being? Is it in phases? Is it not in phases? Are they going to, do they have literally like, once X amount is sold, this is what we're doing. Once sellout, this is what we're doing. 30 days after sellout, this is what we do. It should literally be that detailed. Like, it shouldn't just be, oh, we're selling this, then we're selling this, then we'll donate back. Like, it should not be just 5 words. Like, the more words, the better, because what that tells me is they wanted to take the time to say, yo, we care about this enough, and we're building some stuff so big here that we think we need to detail all of this out for you and let you know that, yo, we really have shit coming. So that should be big. There should be a lot of detail. It should really, really grab you from the jump. That roadmap should not just be like 5 words and not even really know what the hell's going on by the time you read it. So that's number one. Also in the roadmap, I like to look for charities. I like to be involved with a project that gives back. For instance, my Ether Bruce, we've donated $10,000 to 5 Gyres. We're also involved with The Last Door, about to make another donation. Canada's, I think it's Vancouver's largest recovery and rehabilitation facility. So we're involved with that. 2 things that are very, very important to my heart and my life: cleaning up the oceans and recovery and sobriety. Very, very important to me, if you know me personally. The typical tigers, saving the tigers, endangered species. I've always loved the tigers. My grandpa loved tigers. He did puzzles of them all the time, so I thought, why not? Hey, shout out, wearing his flannel today. How about that? So there's charities that resonate with me. It should be making a real world impact. You should buy this NFT and you should be proud that you put your money towards something to impact the lives of another human being or another species. That's what I look for. I look for a charity that when I buy this project and my money goes into that community wallet, I know that is going to go to a good cause. Now, that's one thing. There's two more things to make it three that I want to talk about, and that's the Web3 utility and the IRL utility. Now, Web3 obviously is cool, right? Everybody wants to talk about metaverse and Decentraland and, oh, we're doing breeding and we're doing this coin and tokenomics and everybody wants to talk about that right now. Everybody wants to talk about that right now, but I firmly believe if you are an NFT project, if you want to survive this winter that we're currently in, that I think is only going to get colder and I think this bubble's only going to get bigger and it's eventually going to just like the dot-com bubble did. I firmly believe it. And if you do not have an IRL, in real life, business aspect, business utility that you can look at your NFT project and say, yes, this is what we're doing. Ether Brews, we're partnering with real life breweries and real life companies to offer real life IRL business value to our holders. That is the key thing. Speaking of, this episode of Colt's Crypto Corner is brought to you by Ether Brews. Mint yourself a brew today for 0.05 Ethereum. Mint is still open, just about 60% through, right over on at Ether Brews, ETHRBREWS.com. If you would feel safer, follow them at ETH_R_brews on Twitter, and you can follow the links from there. Now, back to what I was saying. They have to have the IRL utility, my friends. They have to have it, because what's going to happen is next year, all these major players in the game, in the Web 2, the real world, Nike, McDonald's, Abercrombie and Fitch, I don't know, I'm just pulling shit out of my ass here. They're going to get involved in Web 3. They already are. HSBC, the bank, spent 20 million, 30 million, I think it was, on metaverse property in the sandbox. So you can't tell me that they're not going to be getting involved. Now, they're not involved at the level that any of these projects are right now, but I promise you they will be. So there should be some IRL, and you'll hear that too, IRL, in real life is all that means. IRL utility behind this project. And then last but not least, this is kind of personal for me, but what I found is these people are pretty fucking badass, and I connect with them on a much personal level than I ever would with anybody, and that is looking for highbrow hidden things. If you're just researching and you see the roadmap and like maybe they have like some question marks, or like they ask a question within it and makes you think and pause, or maybe look here and then makes you go to a different part of the website to do more research, and then you still don't really know, but it really intrigues you. Or maybe the art has a VR capability where you can go inside and see the brain of an Ether Brew. Those highbrow little things, those are the people that get it in this space. Those are the people that understand what we're here for, not just flip and dip and pump and dump. That's not what we're here for. And the people that have those little Easter eggs, those little highbrow things that make you stop and say, what is that? What does that mean? Those are the projects that I've tend to like getting involved with. So maybe take a look there. Number 3, the team. You gotta make sure the team's the real deal, Holyfield. If you go on the website and they have no mention of a team, like, don't get involved. Don't get involved. If you see a team and they don't have multiple social media channels, like you can't go to their Twitter, you can't go to their Instagram, they don't have like an additional website or a portfolio. If they're an artist, they got additional, like artists in this space, they have additional portfolios. They've done other work. They don't just pop up the fuck out of nowhere and start doing digital art. Like, that's just not how this works, point blank period. So are they doxxed? That is the big buzzword in the industry. Are, like, literally, do they show their face? I'm doxxed. I show my face all the time, but I'm very, 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 very active in the NFT and the Web3 space. So are they doxxed? They don't have to show their face, but do they show up on Twitter Spaces a lot? Are they active on Twitter? Can you reach out to them and can you get a response from them? Can you ask them a question and find more about the project? Because I can say yes, 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 and resounding yes to all of those, to all the projects that I'm involved in, point blank period, and I simply won't accept any less than a solid quality team, because everything else can be going bananas, but if you got a quality team, then you can get that boat steered right back in the right direction. So that's number 3. Number 4 is the community. It is extremely, extremely, extremely important to me. Are people talking about the project? Whether that's in a good light or a bad light, because I don't think any publicity is bad publicity. I mean, unless they're just like straight dogging it and it's a rug pull and blah 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 blah. Whatever. People are gonna talk shit regardless. People are fucking haters. Fuck them. But are people talking about it? Is it buzzing? Are people kind of feeling it? And then I'll kind of check out is there a strong community talking about it on the social media channels? Like, are they there going back and forth, posting pictures? And you see the Brew Crew all the time. We're always hyping it. We're always vibing. We're always having a great time with each other. And so that's one thing. The other thing is Discord is big in these spaces because that's where the announcements are. That's where you find out. You want to have a Discord app. You want to be able to get into the Discord and get involved with the community. And that's one of the first things I do. I hop in the Discord and I just say, yo, what up, GM? How's it going? And depending on the first 5 responses I get, I'll either leave that server entirely or stay and think about it. Like, period. If I ask a question, a basic question about the project, and 15 people don't come out of the fucking woodworks trying to give me an answer and, yo, welcome in, how's it going, yada, yada. I don't want to be involved with that project because what it is just a bunch of flippers and pumpers and dumpers that want to be in the latest and greatest and know about everything. But as soon as you ask a question, then they slam you through the floor like you're stupid or anything like that. So don't get involved with those because I've been around through a few of those before, and I just say, oh, for sure, know what this is all about. Peace and love. Catch y'all later. Fuck that. So definitely, if you hop in the Discord, you hop in the Twitter, are people receptive to you? People are like, yo, welcome to the community. Oh, you don't hold? That's okay. Hey, mint one sometime soon. Get one off the floor. Welcome into the spot. Like, I guarantee you, that's what you find from the Brews. That's what you find from the Tigers. That's what you find from the K-Noids. Shout out the K-Noids. Minted myself a couple K-Noids this weekend. Shout out. They were super, super duper cheap. Very, very affordable to get involved with. Awesome team. Awesome art. Shade is a money man. 22 years old. Absolutely creating killer art. They help 10% of everything goes back donation to dog shelters. They're starting to roll everything out in the Discord and stuff along that. So there's the charity aspect of it. I mean, it's checking a lot of boxes for me. And I was like, well, shit, I might as well just get involved. So that's the latest and greatest. But last one before we wrap up Crypto Corner is the price, my friends. And, you know, I don't know necessarily that there's a bad price, but I wouldn't tell you that I would mint anything over 0.07. And honestly, 0.05 is better. Because you're going to have, regardless of like, people, if you see like a 0.07, 0.08, 0.12, for fuck's sakes, like I've seen a couple of those recently, people are going to dump those on the floor for 0.04 and fuck your whole floor and make your project just look shit. And like, I don't know. I think it should be definitely priced well enough to where the project's going to be able to succeed. The project's going to be, the team's going to be able to flourish. They're going to be able to pump stuff back into the company. And 0.05 gets that done just fine. I promise you, gets it done just fine. But yeah, I mean, and even like some of these projects, 0.01 right now, like there's a flash sale for K-Noids, 0.01 right now. Like that's $35. Like that's fucking insane. And then you're paying gas, like gas. They have a ECR 721A contract, which is the gas affordable contract. And I think when gas was at 40 Gwei this weekend when I minted one, and it only cost me like $18 in gas. Like it was nothing. It was nothing. And we're used to paying like 70, 80, 90. That new 721A, that's the Azuki contract. That bad boy. Whoo! But I won't go down that rabbit hole. But what I will is, and again, those 0.01s, that doesn't mean that they don't present value either. That just means maybe the project realized that, yo, we can sell it for this and like still do a shitload and like slowly roll this project out because we see the future. We're not trying to pump and dump and sell this tomorrow. We want to grow this community, and I would rather have a page that has grown organically and made this community stronger than just a bunch of fucksticks following some influencer somewhere that told them to mint this bullshit project. Period. That's what I would think. And if they're telling you to mint a bullshit project at 0.12, think about it. Just think about it. Think about all what's going on. Because I'm not going to say I may or may not have been involved in there before, but either way. It's all good. Never made that mistake again. Just a one old time. However, is what it is. Because yeah, that very well could happen. People will drop stuff on the floor low. So look around a 0.05 to a 0.07. But again, in conjunction with all those other 4 things I mentioned, the 5 things again. If you didn't listen, go back, check it all out. Art, roadmap, team, community, and price. Those are my 5 biggest things when you are looking for an NFT project. And then I obviously went down some rabbit holes there to give you some things to additionally go on top of.